Picks week 1, Thursday night football, Ravens and Chiefs. The season is here. I got 3 picks for you. Let's hit the intro. Grab some coffee. Let's go to work. So pumped that NFL season is officially here. All right, before we dive into the plays, got to tell you about the DFS Army props package. We track all the plays. Last 30 days, up 7.5 units. Been with us since the beginning of 2024. I know we're 9 months in now. We're up 14 grand, and about a year to date since we launched this project, up over 240 units, $24,000 for $100 unit bettors. You want to join? You see the link down below. Sniper 20 get you 20% off. It's under $30 a month. Come check it out. NFL's here. That's when we have the most plays anyway. Love it. I'm excited. Come get on board. You also have access to these tools like the DFS Army Prop Optimizer, which I'm going to use to find some plays. We're going to attack Underdog Fantasy today, but we got plays for Prize Picks, Sportsbook plays, Sleeper Fantasy. There's promos everywhere. Come join. Like I said, check all the links. We're going to attack Underdog Fantasy because in the state of New York, right now, personally, I'm on Sportsbooks and Underdog. Prize Picks has been a little tough for me, but don't worry. There's tons of stuff in the package for you guys who play Prize Picks. First thing I'm going to start with, as you see, I was looking up Mark Andrews before we get started, but we'll dive into that in a minute. There's tons of promos you got to take advantage of. There's a gimme play for tonight. Travis Kelce, more than 0.5 total yards. Going to get that. Lock that into my play. Going to go 3 picks today. That is going to be one of them. Going to try and win about 5-6 times our money. You got boost tokens. You got vulture protection. There's tons of stuff in Underdog. I got promo codes for this and all the other sites at one of those links. But make sure you take advantage of your free play, at least somewhere. Travis Kelce, more than 0.5 total yards. Now, with the tool here that lets you compare, in this case, prize pick lines, our sportsbook odds, and a projection model to help you find plus EV plays. You can also extend these things out. I'll start with Noah Gray, even though we don't have a projection for him. So I'm not going to play him. I want everything to line up. But you also got a last 5, 10, 15 tool. You can go through and see exactly what all the sports books odds are. And because we don't have a projection for Noah Gray, I'm going to skip right down to Rashee Rice. Less than 6 on Prize Picks. I did a little bit of checking. These numbers that are 6 and 5 on Prize Picks, they have juice on Underdog, and they instantly become plays that I don't really want much to do with. Not as good a value. So if you're on Prize Picks, you can give these a look. Personally, Underdog, not for me. Lamar Jackson, under 220.5 passing yards, has got some odds value, but our projection models at 233 yards. So we pass right there. It's where some of the odds-based tools that are on the market miss in that, okay, sure, the odds are in our favor, but what does a projection sim tell you? Put all that in one place, and you go, Lamar Jackson, we're actually leaning over. Going to pass it up here. You can't look at Travis Kelce because we already have him in our play promo-wise. Total rushing attempts for Patrick Mahomes. I'm going to shout out this as an honorable mention because Underdog doesn't have this lineup. However, 4.5 minus 140. If you're on Prize Picks, I do like it. It's 3.57 is what's on the projection model. I know he was over in 5 of his last 10, 3 straight games. This is in the postseason. Regular season, he's got to be a little more conservative. I don't think he's going to get out and scramble as much. I would like the under on Prize Picks. But again, we're an Underdog. Also, not going to attack kicking points. First place I was looking at, you saw me peeking it, is Mark Andrews. Under 4.5 receptions. I do think Mark Andrews has fallen off a little bit. He's been was under in 4 of his last 5 games, 7 of the last 10 last season. Your odds value minus 140, minus 130 over on DraftKings, BetMGM, almost minus 140 on Caesars, 4.47 in the projection model, just under. But again, he's the primary weapon in this offense. I think Kansas City will be keying on him. Aside from the fact that I do think he's just slowing down in general. He only had 2 receptions in the playoff game against Kansas City. So we're going to good. We're going to scroll back over. We're going to pull Mark Andrews back up. We're going to go paying a little bit of juice here on Mark Andrews for the lower than 4.5 receptions, 0.9x on my Underdog play. But for me, that's good enough here. And we need to find a third play. We're going to go 3 plays. Got some action on both the tight ends so far. Could go Noah Gray, under 1.5 receptions, 1.7 though is a projection model. That's not there. I am going to land on Nelson Aguilar, more than 1.5 receptions. I also like this play because it's a little bit correlative with Mark Andrews. If Andrews not getting the projected amount of receptions, who's getting an extra reception or two? I'm going to look Nelson Aguilar over and for the last 5 games. Yes, did have just one to end last season. Yes, it was just one in that AFC Championship game against Kansas City. But 5 of the last 10, 4 of the last 5, different year. And again, I just think that he's going to get a few more looks this year. Odds in that favor us as well. 135 on BetMGM, 130 on DraftKings, 1.7 on the projection model. Let's see if we're paying a little bit of juice in Aguilar too. It's kind of borderline, a little bit of 0.9. I'll take the little bit of ding on the action there for the odds and roll with a little bit of a conservative Thursday night football play, but we're starting the season. Don't care. Football is finally here. Hit the like button if you're excited about football. The most I can do on the play is $10 because we have the promo in there. Let's see if we can lock this in. First play of the season. We are locked in. It's the promo. Travis Kelce, higher than 0.5 total yards. Mark Andrews, lower than 4.5 receptions. Nelson Aguilar, higher than 1.5 receptions. Get more picks and plays, tons more. Can't tell you how much Coach Will's already dropped for Sunday. Tons of action out there. Come join us in DFS Army. Take advantage of all the promo codes and offers out there to start the season. We'll get you all hooked up. I'll see you in the Discord with those picks. But for now, guys, here's that daily reminder that whether or not you are a DFS Army member, you probably should be. But either way, good luck in those contests. Let's cash this ticket, and I'll see you next time.